Today I'm going to be reviewing the Philips Lumea 9000 hair remover. Now, if you've not seen this before, it's like a gun and it comes with different heads for each part of your body, and you hold it onto you and then press the button, or you can hold the button in and move your way down and it flashes, and it's supposed to kill the hair, like the root of the hair, and stop it from growing. So when I first got this, I didn't realise that it couldn't be used on light hair. So the hair in my arms and legs and face, which is where I wanted to use it, are white. Right, so I had read the instructions, briefly read the instructions, I didn't get totally into it. And it says it doesn't work on light hair, but I was like, do you know what, I'm just going to try it, right? Like, what harm is it going to do? So I'd started using it, and I only started in like setting 2. And I thought, this is actually giving me, it's like shocks. Now, I live in fear of getting electric shocks. If there's a handle if there's like a metal handle, I don't want to touch it. Like, I actually take a panic attack having to touch it. So I was doing that, and it kept shocking me. Like, not every time, but maybe like every 10 times or whatever. And I thought, right, what the hell, surely it's not meant to hurt. So when I was reading it, it says it's not supposed to hurt, it's maybe just hot. So I thought maybe it's because I'm holding the handle in and I'm doing that, and I'm not giving it time to cool down. So I started like just doing it one at a time. And I thought, right, I'm going to be here literally forever, right? So then one of my friends came over and asked them if I could try it on them. And when I was using it on them as well, they were like, oh, that is like sore, like that's really sore. So I went into work and I was talking about it, and one of my managers says that they had one, and they were laughing at me because they says, it's not even sore, I use mine in the highest setting. And I was like, no way, right, there's no way that I could use that in the highest setting. So then I carried on using it, right, just in a low setting. And like under my arms and my bikini line, I did notice, now I used this for months, right, and I did notice that the hair that was growing in was a bit finer, but it didn't stop growing in. Now this thing's like £350, more expensive in some places, so I thought, this isn't right. I thought maybe it was just the one that I had something wrong with. So I got a line of somebody else's, and I tried theirs, and I was like, that's actually hurting me, right? It really is, it hurts you. So then one day I was doing my leg, and I got to my ankle, and it was like, oh my god, it was like stabbing. And sometimes when you get the shock, like it's just like heat, and you go, oh, and it goes, right? But I had done it on my leg, and this pain, it was like, imagine you get an electric shock, and then the electricity stays in your skin like that, and it's like buzzing, right? And I was like, oh my god, right? Like, what the hell is that? Like, this gun must be broke. But I had noticed that I'd touched my tattoo. And then when I looked at the instructions, it says not to use it on a tattoo because the gun can't tell the difference between like a hair and the ink. So I thought to myself, you would think, right, that it would say on the box in bold, don't use over tattoos, because people are buying these things, maybe like me, not reading the instructions fully, right? And then maybe they've got tattoos all over them, or maybe they've got like tattoos on their arms or their chest or wherever, right? And they're using this gun, and I swear to god, this pain was insane, right? It should have it on the front of the box, don't use on tattoos. So I ended up getting rid of that, and then somebody bought me one as a gift, and I ended up selling it because I knew it didn't work. But then I had spoke to my boss, right, and they says that they had really dark hair, and it did make a difference, and it didn't hurt them. So I'm not sure, like when I used this on my friend, they have got dark hair and it hurt them. But my boss who's got dark hair, it didn't hurt them, and they says that they noticed like a good reduction in the hair growth. Personally, I wouldn't recommend this. Obviously, I got rid of my first one, and then the second one that was a gift I ended up selling without even using it. But it just didn't work for me. It really wasn't worth the money. But let me know in the comments if you've tried this before and if it worked. Like, when I first got this, I looked up loads of reviews, and people were saying, obviously it takes a long time to do it, but the results are worth it and everything. So I was like, do you know what, I'm patient, I'm happy to sit at night or however often and do my legs and my arms and all that and take however long it takes. if it means that I'm not going to have to shave my legs in the morning before a night out. Not that I go out anywhere now, but like I don't have to shave my legs twice in one day if I wanted to show my legs. But it just genuinely hurt. Now obviously it didn't really stop the hairs from growing in my arms and legs anyway because the hairs are white. But the pain that this thing gave me was insane. And when you've got the app and it asks you on it like, was it uncomfortable or whatever, and I was putting in the rating and it was saying that it shouldn't be uncomfortable, it shouldn't cause actual pain. And the thing was, my friend totally agreed with me as well. And then when I got a loan of somebody else's and I used it, one of my other friends as well used it and they says that it hurt. So it wasn't just me being weak and being like, oh, that's hot. Do you know what I mean? How they can charge hundreds of pounds for this thing is insane to me. But let me know in the comments if you've tried it and what you thought of it. But also, if you have got white hairs on your legs or arms or your face, and other than waxing, is there any other way that you can think of that you can like get rid of the hair and then it just doesn't come back for a while? Because even though I don't really go out and I never show my legs, it'd be good to just shave or do whatever, put cream on or whatever, and then it just doesn't come in like the same day. Anyway, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Bye!